us what they think.
Yeah.
What do you think, guys?
That's fantastic.
All right.
Oh, it's so awesome tasting, and it's so hot right now. It's like warm and toasty food.
All right, well, welcome back. I think you had a chance to see how delicious this thing's looked after it was cooked. We cooked it in the fire for, what, about an hour and 15 minutes, and you saw how delicious it looked. Well, we're going to go back to the front end now, and we're going to show you how we put this beautiful thing together, and delicious meatloaf. So we've got our aluminum foil, we've already put our nonstick spray on it, and we've already laid our bacon out. So our next step is, well, also I'm going to let you know what we got here. We have our green chili, and we also have some blue cheese, and we have some whole green chili, and we have our favorite meatloaf mixture. There's so many different recipes. You just get your own and add it to this, and you'll be just fine. So basically what we're doing is we're going to add all this together. So I'm going to take the meatloaf, and we're going to put it right here in the middle of our bacon, and we're going to take it and we're going to kind of flatten it out a little bit here, just like this. Then we are going to take some blue cheese, and we're going to put a layer of blue cheese right along the center of this here, just like that. Let me tell you, it is delicious. We're going to put that just like that. Don't be stingy on the blue cheese, okay? Next step is we're going to take some hatch green chili, and this is fairly fresh. This was the latest harvest, and it is delicious. So we chopped some up, and we're going to put it here on our blue cheese, just like that. It's going to be wonderful. That's the beautiful thing about living here in central New Mexico. Green chili is abundant, and we take advantage of it while we can. So there's our green chili, and I may slam a little bit more blue cheese on top of this just because. We'll put it just like that. Man, this thing is making my mouth water just looking at it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this beef and I'm going to roll it back in over the top, kind of like this. We're going to close it up the best we can. There's a lot of stuff there. We're going to close it up here the best we can. There we go. Pack it in a little bit here. And wow, that looks killer. Some green chili that I have saved, especially to put right on the top of this. I knew I was missing something. That's the most important part, is the green chili. Wow, look at that. That looks killer. Okay, now back to where we started here. We're going to rewrap this thing with this bacon. And this should be enough to feed at least 2 people, probably even 3. Get a baked potato or something to go along with it. And it'll definitely make a good hearty meal. Love New Mexico, love the green chili. We are so lucky that we can take advantage of the green chili here. So we're going to stretch this bacon right along the top like this. All right, now look at that. That looks like a hearty meal with a great New Mexico green chili twist. So now what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this thing up nice and tight, because we don't want to lose any of our delicious bacon juices and our green chili and our blue cheese. So we're going to use the white aluminum foil. That gives us plenty of room to wrap it. Stay wrapped nice and tight. Like that. We'll fold up the ends nice and tight. Like that. Now, I would recommend probably not freezing this. I would put it in the cooler and take it out and cook it the next day, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to be in the woods tomorrow, so we're going to put this thing in the refrigerator. Wouldn't want to freeze the green chili again, wouldn't want to freeze the cheese, so I would just make sure we put it in the cooler. Now what I like to do is I will take another piece of aluminum foil, wrap around this, and then just take a bread bag, an empty bread bag, slide it in your bread bag, and then it keeps it out of the water, keeps juices from leaking in, contaminating your ice and stuff. So that's the way I will transport it. So thanks for watching. You're going to love this thing, and the next time you see this, I'll be breaking it out and putting it on the grill. We'll be in the Sawtooth Mountains in west central New Mexico. Middle of November. We're hoping for some beautiful weather. We're hoping it's not too windy so we can build a fire. If not, we'll have to back up and use the grill, but I prefer to use the open fire. So stay with us. It's going to be delicious. Thanks, Matt.
You're welcome.
All right, well, we made it to the Sawtooth Mountains. You saw me put this thing together last night. It was smelling delicious even while it was not even cooked. It was raw. Could smell the smoked bacon, which I think is going to really add an awesome flavor to this. So we're going to put this thing on the grill. Probably going to let it go a good hour to an hour and 15 minutes. Between the pound of beef, 3/4 of a pound of bacon, there's the blue cheese and the green chili. We got over 2 pounds here to cook. So we're going to let it go probably at least an hour and 15 minutes. We're going to try to turn it every 15 minutes or so. So we're going to put this thing on the grill. All the coals are ready. And they are hot, so we're going to just throw it on there, and we're going to let it go. We're going to check the time, and the time is
4:15.
we are at 4:15, so we're looking at somewhere around 5:30, and we'll pull this thing off and cut it up and show you what it looks like. It's going to be killer. I already know because I've done it before. Okay, we're 15 minutes into this thing, so our next move is we're going to flip it a 1/4 of a turn. But also you can see we've got our baked potatoes down here that's going to go along with it. So we're going to take this thing, I can hear it sizzling. And we've got a little flame off to the sides, but not really directly. But I'm going to take this thing and I'm going to, hopefully it'll set on its side right here without spilling too much juice. I have to kind of do one of those things or something like that. Okay, we're going to let it set like that for about 15 more minutes, and then we're going to continue turning till we get to an hour and 15, 20 minutes, something like that. So stay with us. Okay, well, we've gone about an hour and 15 minutes with this thing on the grill, and we've kind of fed it small sticks off and on to keep the flame going. But this is done. Look at this thing steaming out of here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this thing off the fire. We're probably going to let it set for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to cut into it and break out the baked potatoes and have ourselves a delicious meatloaf cooked in a foil pack design. So stick with us and get to check it out. Okay, well, we've pulled the thing off the fire and it's been setting for about 15 minutes. Apologize for it being so late and the lighting not being so great. We just kind of let time get away from us. But we're going to open this thing up because it is ready, and we're going to let you take a look at this. And the bacon is cooked, and man, it smells delicious. That one side looks like it got nice and crispy. But we're gonna cut into this thing and check it out here. Man, yeah, and it's cooked and it is nice and tender. Look at that. And it just so happens that I have some quality control experts here with me, and they're going to take a taste of this. And I got fresh plates here, and I'm going to pass some of this out and see what you guys think of this. There's a piece there, Terry. Here,
Right on.
Have a taste of that and see what you think. James?
It smells
Yes,
delicious.
We're going to have James have a piece here. Oh yeah, you can look at that blue cheese and the green chili melted in the middle of it there.
Oh my goodness, that looks so awesome, man.
There you go. And I got to thank Matt, the Southwest Backpacker, for filming this and watching these guys eat this delicious dinner. But these guys are going to tell us what they think.
Yeah,
What do you think, guys?
that's fantastic.
All right.
Oh, it's so awesome tasting, and it's so hot right now. It's like warm and toasty food.
Hot and juicy.
Good job.
Okay, well that's my version of a meatloaf in a foil pack. And it looks delicious. I think you should try it. I would recommend it. I think these guys seem to give their approval for it. So thanks for watching, and try it out. I think you won't be disappointed. Thumbs up.